guys, so I'm trying a few new things, and I'd like to introduce a new segment whenever I can called No Mantis Monday, where we cover other invertebrates like isopods, tarantulas, scorpions, all the other invertebrates that are commonly kept in trade, and some that are becoming more popular. One of my favorites is the isopods, particularly the zebra isopods. So we're going to cover some basic care for them, and I put together some clips for you, and I went ahead and narrated them, and I hope that you enjoy them.
Hi, I'm Kevin Young from Moonlight Mantids, and you're watching the Praying Mantis channel. Some of the things we'll be covering is feeding, housing, behavior, and basic isopod information in general. Feeding your isopods is pretty basic. Mostly you'll be feeding fruits and vegetables, dead plant matter. They're pretty good composters in general, but we'll get more into that in a moment. Housing isopods is relatively simple as they cannot climb surfaces. A plastic container or a glass tank terrarium works best as long as it can hold in humidity. Their armor-like plating protects them from predators and self-injury, which they seem to do fairly commonly. They're pretty clumsy. They can also use their hard exoskeleton to push their weight around. Most often they do this to dominate feeding sites. They normally occupy logs and leaf litter, both of which need to be provided in their enclosures. When collecting isopods, that's the best place to look for them is underneath logs. If I want to see more activity out of my isopods, I like to introduce more aromatic foods, just like orange slices. That'll usually get them to come out of hiding from underneath their logs. I like to feed my isopods carrots and potatoes. The main reason for that is they don't mold, so they don't need to be discarded until they're completely consumed. When feeding fruits and vegetables, they will mold after about a day or two, so it's important to spot clean and remove any of the moldy debris. You can add springtails to your substrate, and that usually helps with some of the reduction of the mold. Speaking of substrate, I like to make my own isopod mix, which consists of 1/3 black topsoil, 1/3 hardwood mulch, 1/3 cocoa husk fiber type bedding that you can usually find at your pet outlets. With that, I like to use dried hardwood or cork flats, as well as leaf litter. Some other basic anatomy of isopods is they have 7 pairs of legs. They're commonly related to land crustaceans, and they breathe through modified gills. Females store eggs within a pouch, which emerge after 2 weeks, and there may be as many as 10 to 30 offspring. They can do this on average every 2 to 3 weeks. If you do a really good job, the best thing about keeping isopods is that you'll start to see babies. Sometimes they're hard to notice because they like to stay hidden, but it's important not to rifle through their substrate because in doing so you're going to squish them. So long as you keep your isopod culture relatively undisturbed, you will see them moving about.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm going to go ahead and leave some extra bonus footage of the zebra isopods feeding at the end of this. So just go ahead and keep watching if you want. They're just going to eat that orange for a while. Kind of calming and relaxing to kind of have them just eat and just sort of hang out. I really appreciate all the different colors and stuff. They're really aesthetically pleasing insects. They're really easy to take care of. You can pretty much forget about them most of the time. Just remember your basic care, and make sure to leave your comments and video requests at the bottom of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell icon for me. Thanks for watching. Bye.